Hi friends, how are you? So this is your Ratna. Welcome to Just English Trainer. Today's our topic is articles. Articles are especially used before the nouns. They are the qualifiers we use for the nouns only. So you know very well about articles a, and the. So definite article is the indefinite a and an. So coming to definite article, the it is used before especially plural nouns, and the next one is specific a particular things, and definite article can be pronounced the or the. So before consonant sounds the, before vowel sounds the. So this point about based on phonetics. And coming to indefinite and actually before consonant sounds a, before vowel sounds an. I said already. Examples: a university, a 1 rupee coin, a European, a heart. So here I can compare between a university and umbrella. Actually, university begins with U, umbrella begins with U, but the sound is different. So here university, ya sound is there, ya. So here umbrella, a sound. You can understand one point, you can get one point today. Even Telugu Varnamala also A to Amaha, A I E U U Aru Aru A I O Au Amaha. So these sounds even in English language same vowel sounds. These are vowel sounds. If any noun begins with one of these sounds A to Amaha, you can use an. So you can measure like that, you can understand the point like that. And a kaka, gaga, papa, baba, cha 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 cha, tata, dadhana, these ka to bandira, up to bandira, these sounds consonant sounds. Okay, see here a 1 rupee coin, here 1 rupee ONE, but it's pronounced 1 rupee va. That's why a 1 rupee. But onion, onion. So O sound is there between O and A. The point is in English language we have 20 vowel sounds, 24 consonant sounds. But in Telugu 10 to 12 vowel sounds we have. But English people in English language we have 20 vowel sounds. How we got them? Between sounds, between A and O, between O and A, between A and A, like this. See here a European, E silent. That's why European, a European, again ya sound reflected. An elephant. So obviously everybody knows this, an elephant. A heart, H here pronounced ha, a heart only. But an R, H silent here, that's why an R. Even hotel also, H silent, hotel, not hotel, hotel, H silent and hotel. See here, Mr. Varun, a Mr. Varun. What is the difference between these two? In the same way, Mrs. Shailaja, a Mrs. Shailaja. Mr. Varun means well-known person to us. A Mr. Varun means unknown person to us. A Mr. is unknown. In the same way, Mrs. Shailaja, well-known, a Mrs. Shailaja, unknown. And one more point I am going to clarify. A E F H I L M N O R S X. Any one of these letters. Suppose any abbreviation begins with one of these letters, takes an. Example: AICTE, an ENT specialist, an FBI, an FCI, an HMT company, and an IAS officer, an L&T company, an MP, an MLA. Why? You are pronouncing this M, not a M, M. So an MLA, an MP, an NGO, an NRI, an ONGC, an RDO, an SP, an X-ray, these kinds. Any abbreviation begins with one of these letters takes an only. Okay, so next thing is I'm going to clarify abbreviations. Coming to these abbreviations, here FBI, BBC, IAS, CBI, I have written here like examples. Acronyms: ISRO, NASA, RA. Actually, what is how can we define that is abbreviation or acronym? Abbreviations and acronyms, individual letters only. Each letter stands for one word. But here FBI, FBI, you are reading like that letter by letter. BBC, IAS, CBI. But coming to acronyms, you are not pronouncing like that. You are pronouncing just like a word. You are not pronouncing ISRO. You are pronouncing ISRO, NASA, RA. So if you read these letters letter by letter, it's called abbreviation. But if you read like word like ISRO, NASA, RA, that is called acronym. So next, the is used. Where we have to use the or the. First point is unique things, the earth. But the earth as a living place. As a living place you can use the earth. And what about as a planet? If you treat like planet, the not possible to use. Okay, it's eliminated. So as a planet, earth only, but as a living place, the earth. But how can you understand in the question sentence, you will have that kind of information. If it is general, if they didn't mention anything specially like planet, okay, so we use the only or the only, THAD. And if they mention specially that is a planet, that is, we have to omit the. Mountain chains like the Himalayas, the Alps, next the Nilagiris, the Vindhya Satpuras, the Eastern Ghats, the Western Ghats. Chains, not a single mount. It's not a single mount, chain. And oceans, seas, rivers, lakes, straits, gulfs, waterfalls, canals, channels. Oceans, as you know very well, the Pacific, the Atlantic, seas, the Arabian Sea, the Bay of Bengal, rivers, the Ganga, the Godavari, lakes, the Pulicat Lake, the Kolleru Lake, straits, so strait, the Bering Strait, the Park Strait, gulfs, actually this gulf, the Sindh Gulf, the Chesapeake Gulf, waterfalls, the Niagara, canals and channels. The difference between canals and channels is canals man-made, channels naturally formed. Anyway, the Panama Canal and channels, the English Channel. Next, coming to holy and famous books, you can use the Ramayana, the Bhagavad Gita, the Quran, the Bible, and next is the musical instruments, the piano. Next, body organs in general. So the brain, the large intestine, the small intestine, the kidneys, directions also. The east, the south, the north, ordinal numbers. Ordinal numbers means first, second, third, fourth, fifth, this kind of counting. Cardinal numbers means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 counting, cardinal. And multiplicative numbers means single, double, treble, quadruple, like that. But ordinal numbers, the first World War, the second World War, like, ordinal numbers. Next, ninth point is for us comparative degrees and superlative degrees. We use the before comparative, before superlative. The more, the greater, the most, the best, the highest, like this, superlative degrees. Next, name of the countries which in phrase, the United Arab Emirates, the United Arab Emirates, I said, the United States of America, the New Zealand, like this, more than one word, any country name is there, we can use the groups of islands, the Andamans, the Andaman and Nicobars, the Lakshadweep, this, the West Indies, abbreviations also, okay, general abbreviation, the BBC, the AS, like, next, surnames, dynasties and races. Races, the Aryans, the French, the English, the Czech, and like the Mexicans, like the dynasties also. Dynasty, the Guptas, the Mauryas, the Kakatiyas. Surnames. Surname usually like plural. Suppose anybody's surname, the Lincolns, the Kennedys. But any surname you have, you can add S. Example, the grand invitation from your surname, the Kennedys, the Gandhis, the Nehrus. Next, historical monuments and famous buildings also. The Cyber Towers in High City, Madhapur, the Cyber Towers, the Birla Temple, the Golconda, the Charminar, okay, like the Taj Mahal, historical and these kinds of monuments. Okay, friends, and one more thing I have to mention, no article situation also there. We should not use articles, zero articles. Where? Which are the situations? Proper nouns. Proper nouns means particular names of the persons and places. I am staying in Hyderabad, not in the Hyderabad, in Hyderabad. My friend stays in Chennai, not in the Chennai. But here one logic is there, one point is there. After Hyderabad, after Chennai, after Mumbai, after Bangalore, if you are using any kind of other words, if it is like phrase, you can use the example, the Hyderabad biryani, the Mumbai people, the Bangalore climate, the Chennai company. So you can use. Next, material nouns. Names of the metals and all substances. Gold is a precious metal. Never use the gold. Next, names of the countries which in a single word. In India, not in the India, single word in Germany, in Germany, like. Name of the country which begins with a direction also. No articles used. Suppose South Korea, North Korea, South Africa. So we should not use any article. So, but West Indies we can use the West Indies because with the name of West Indies there is no country, but some of the island countries, small countries, they are being called West Indies for the sake of sports and games. Okay, particular West Indies country not there. So anyway, here the West Indies okay, but South Korea, North Korea, not the South Korea. Next, breakfast, lunch, dinner. So a regular breakfast, your regular point of view that is breakfast only. But on invitation, if anybody invited you, special purpose is there, then you can use like the dinner, the lunch. But generally we don't use. Single mount. Single mount means the Himalaya, Mount Himalaya. Here one clue is there. If you are using peak or mount, MONT mount is there. Before mount or peak, we should not use the Mount Everest, not the Mount Everest. The Everest okay, but not the Mount Everest. The Mount Everest not correct. Mount Everest okay. Names of the languages. I speak Telugu. I speak French. Never use I speak the French. Okay. So names of the languages also we should not use. But sometimes we can use the English language, the French language. Whenever you are using language word, immediately we can use the also. Names of the universities, colleges, schools and institutes. Usmania University, Usmania University. The Usmania University not correct. But if you want to use the University of Usmania, okay. Names of the planets and continents. So planets, Jupiter, Mercury, Venus, not the Venus. In the same way, continents also in Asia, in Antarctica, in Australia, in Africa. Okay. So anyway, these are the things, my friends. So next exam point of view, I am giving next video. Okay. Thank you all. All the best.